Fellas, I'm gonna just tell you like this. Maybe it's not the women whose standards are too high. Maybe their standards are just where they need to be. Maybe sometimes y'all standards be too high because y'all be shooting for the baddest women, the women of your dreams, but you are nowhere where you need to be in your life. You have no resources. You stingy. Y'all be immature. And then you go shooting for a woman that you cannot maintain, that you cannot afford. And then you cannot stand to be rejected. So then y'all get on the internet crying every day, all day about what women want a man to do. You need to date within your bracket based off of how much you make, how you look, and what you're willing to do. Instead of getting mad at what a certain type of woman or a particular woman wants from you that you cannot give, go be with somebody or pursue somebody that will be with you. But y'all don't like that. Y'all don't know what y'all want. All y'all be knowing is that the women that y'all want don't want y'all. I'm starting to think that this generation of women are a lot harder to play games on. They're a lot harder to manipulate and control, and it's harder to play on their emotions. So if you really not on nothing, most women nowadays, even the younger ones, can sniff that out. So if you don't have no resources, if you're on that bull crap, if you don't want nothing serious, you're getting booted out the way.
I'm not sure if she believes that that's really what the problem is. I don't think that she thinks that the problem is actually that women nowadays are they're just so hard to manipulate. It's so hard to work game on these modern women, and that's why they are having issues finding men. I think that the opposite is actually to be true. I think that women are actually playing a game where they're trying to compete with men, and you're only seeing this in Western culture in America. You're not seeing this outside of America. So that's how you know that it's a cultural issue, this competitive nature between men and women. It isn't a man issue. It's really more a cultural issue. And a lot of women, in particular black women, have bought into that notion. And that's why you're seeing this back and forth. And a lot of times the man that she's describing or the man that these women are going after in these kind of clips are the men in comment sections on TikTok and so on and so forth. They're not talking about the ideal guy who they want and usually can't get, usually don't qualify for. They're usually talking about some internet troll on TikTok or on Facebook or something like that. Let's go ahead and get back into the clip.
Men are like buses. Y'all like the easiest thing to get. So I don't even know why y'all be sitting there trying to remind women that they're single as if you're insulting them.
Gotta stop right there. Okay, she said that men are easy to get. Definitely disagree with that, especially seeing that there are more women than there are men. Just from a statistical standpoint, that's absurd because women outnumber men. So even women who do everything right in the dating market, some women are going to do everything right in the dating market. They're going to be in shape, so on and so forth, but there just won't be men left for them. Like it's just a numerical discrepancy. It isn't like, they did anything wrong. So just from a basic standpoint, some women end up without men. So men aren't easy to get just from a basic nature standpoint. And the other aspect of it is that another reason why you can't just go out and get a man is because men have to offer you a relationship. I love when women who are single and don't know why they're single or out there saying that, oh, I could get a man if I wanted to get a man. Oh, really? Can you just get a man when you want a man? Because I thought the way it worked was if you go out into the dating market and present your value, men decide if they want to be in a relationship with you. That's how I thought that it worked. But I guess women are saying that they get to decide if a man is going to be with them or not, which we all know isn't the truth. Like, we can't decide when we have access to their body. They can't decide when they have access to a relationship or a date. We make those decisions. So she's just trying to flip the script and make it seem as if like women have more power in the dating market than they actually do. Let's go ahead and finish off the clip.
Then be like, we just want to hit. But wanting to do something and actually being able to do it is two different things, brother. Y'all be having a hard time finessing women out their panties, so y'all be on the internet trolling women. Like, don't be commenting ignorant stuff on my post because you sexually frustrated. Men be super crazy, and it be the ones that be playing music off their phone, walking down the damn street, rapping to themselves. Creepy as hell.
Now, I don't like those kind of men either. I'm not going to lie. I don't like men who are walking down the street rapping at themselves. I thought this part of the clip was kind of funny. But back on a serious tip, she's, again, referring to men in comment sections. She's referring to men who are not ideal mates, men who they wouldn't idealistically want to be with. It's one thing if you're up against a man in the comment section on TikTok or on Facebook, but it's another thing when you're actually up against and you're speaking with men who actually have the things that you want in a man. Because Kevin Samuels couldn't get any woman to reason with him on a reasonable level, and even though he was a high-value man himself. We're seeing in the dating market a lot more high-value men complaining about the behavior of women than really anybody else. Women always try to direct their frustrations to the men in the comment sections, but the higher up, these high value men that they say that they want and typically don't qualify for, those men are complaining about your behavior also. So women are always trying to say, you don't qualify, you're just in the comment section, so on and so forth. Well, what do you have to say about the high value men and the men who make over $100,000 a year who also believe that you're delusional and believe that you need to get your behavior together, you need to get your act together? I don't know. That's just my perspective. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
Can't be trying to hit on IG baddies and shit and be mad because they can't fly her out. So all of a sudden they want to dog her out. Like, boy, please, whatever. Then, or it be the real old ones that play games with women their entire life. Now they want a young woman to settle down with, and you ain't got shit to offer. Then they talking about soft boy era. Like, y'all niggas been soft. Y'all used to try to be in a popular nigga's face so bad they used to treat out of y'all, smack y'all upside the head and make y'all run to the corner store on your weak ass, raggedy ass bike, chain slipping and everything. Thirsty as hell. Like, y'all was always the ugliest, weakest dude out of the group. Y'all used to try to impress women and bring them around your homeboys like you was just that nigga and shit. And whole time we would peep like, this nigga lame as hell. Like, looking around, homie fine as fuck and you corny as hell. Like, watch out. Then y'all talking about drizzle. All that make me think of is that y'all dick nasty. Y'all know y'all don't go to the damn doctor. Like, for real, a lot of y'all got drizzle because y'all got chlamydia. Piss hot as hell. Talking about some drizzle. That shit do not sound cool at all.
Women are seething over this drizzle movement. A lot of things have made women upset over the years in men advocacy, whether it be passport bros or if it's, whatever hashtag we start in these movements. I don't think that women have been as upset at the passport bros as they are in the drizzle movement. The drizzle movement is the most hated movement by all women. And women really don't like the passport bros. It's sort of it's neck and neck. It's between the passport bros and drizzle that really triggers modern women the most. I'm gonna let you guys decide down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Is it the drizzle movement that's got black women the most triggered, or is it the passport bros and Austin Holloman? Shouts out to Austin Holloman. I just want to know. Let me know down in the comment section. Again, and also, when men were having to deal with the sprinkle situation and so on and so forth, we took it on the chin. Of course, there were some men with some differing opinions, but for the most part, we didn't try to get her canceled. We didn't try to get her kicked off TikTok, so on and so forth. We definitely didn't start to assume that women were like catching STDs and so on and so forth. Like, come on now. Like, it's just out of all the ways women have been reaching for low-hanging fruit, trying to insult men who are a part of this movement, to say, oh, drizzle, it sounds like it sounds like you've been doing something with your thing. Sound like your pee-pee ain't clean. Like, man, get out of here. Like, that's so childish. And I want to also say something, too, before I end the video. Does this sound like a woman who is even close to being something marriageable? Does this sound like a woman who would even be a good catch to a guy who's decent, a guy who has class? This is what you call a hood bumpkin. She needs to be dealing with men who are in the street or fresh out. She doesn't need the good quality men in the community. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button on your way out of the room. Also hit the like button. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until next time.